I look like I feel. But there are no souvenirs to do. Thursday, March 13th, uh, New York Post. We're going to do a comic perspective on the New York Post. Ah, who would think that the very soul of the United States of America, of the world itself, if you will, is being decided in a battle on the classic Sleeping Beauty? Now, the woke, such as they are awakening us to the inadequacies of our society based on the projection of a society that they will create. So far, what they've created is a piece of crap because most woke people are assholes. Yes, ideas. They took this young woman. I won't even give her a name because soon we won't know her name. She took the beautiful story of Sleeping Beauty, where little dwarfs took in this little girl who was being persecuted by the vain queen of that forest. Sleeping Beauty was a good girl, a beautiful girl of alabaster skin, and and the animals think to like her and flutter around. But Sleeping Beauty was going to take an apple and go to sleep. And only a prince, a true prince, could awaken her from her deep sleep. It's a beautiful story about little munchkins or wee people who take a woman in, don't molest her, just take her in, and then she gets poisoned, then she goes to sleep, and only the love of a man or a sleeping woman would bring her back. Now, this girl, this woman, I use the term loosely, said it was molestation, that she didn't need the prince, that the whole thing was racist because it was Sleeping Beauty, or was it Snow White? But well, I can't remember. I think it was Sleeping Beauty. Who can remember? I wasn't a big Disney fan when I was young. Well, I sporadically listened to it, but I was more of a Bugs Bunny man. Elmer Fudd. I identified with Elmer Fudd more than Bugs. Bugs was smartass. No, I was actually identifying with uh, Bugs because I was a smartass and still am. Anyway, this woman said she didn't need no man, that the whole thing was racist. And he even at one point made the seven dwarfs not dwarfs. And then they were going to hire people who were actually little people, the small people, the midgets. And they didn't hire them because it would be racist. So the animatronically manipulated cartoon people. Let me tell you something. Hollywood, cynical, friggin' Hollywood. I know you don't have to pay those little cartoon people. No money. You don't even have to pay the artists since you can do the art through ALL or IAL or artificial intelligence. Anyway, this woman was too much. She was going on tangents about racism, sexism, homophobia. And all we wanted to see, well, all the children wanted to see, all the parents wanted to see, little Sleeping Beauty woken up by the prince. A childhood thing that when you would go to bed, you would be woken up by the prince. You wouldn't even have to do all the work to get to the prince. Nah, Disney. You make me dizzy, Disney. But you're defeated because she opened her mouth too much with her hateful stuff and her anti-male stuff. It's too much. Much. Woken me. I awakened to this. Because you had a business lady and it was a big crash. Nobody's going to see a movie. Nobody's going to see you. And you apologize after this, but it doesn't matter. This society doesn't accept apologies because your side don't accept apologies. You. Uh, and next, as Ozembeck, up your laps. I'm on this stuff. I'm losing weight. And I hope to get a little frisky in the end. Right now, I'm too much. I got the sciatica, and then when you get the sciatica, you don't feel frisky. So I lose the weight. I'll get the sciatica, it'll be gone. And then watch out, little old ladies. And inappropriate for my age women, you say, whoa, what do you mean? Inappropriate for your age. Hey, over 18, my friend. Maybe they will go for the grandpa complex. Oh, I'm working on the grandpa complex. Yeah. Grandpa sound, senior citizen person like me. They may go, oh my goodness, he reminds me of my great grandfather. Can happen. It's possible. It's physically logical. Don't put on the things that's not possible. I look young for my age. It's out from the neck up. From the bottom down, I look like Buddha. Ah, Buddha, big Buddha, not that small, skinny Buddha. I mean, Buddha when he let himself go. Yeah. Actually, that Buddha is not the official Buddha. Buddha actually was a slim guy. What happened was they got a Buddha that basically is an eating Buddha. I think he was it's like an advertisement for a restaurant and gorging his food. Not that I know of Buddha getting lots of exercise. He must have meditated. And all you do is meditate, no aerobical situation. You could go deteriorate. Anyway, I'm looking forward to a reincarnation of my desires and sexual prowess, which was not bad in their prime. You look at that guy back there; he's not bad. He didn't do as good as he should. I'm confident. Oh yeah, what's going on? The radicals that are burning down the sky, that broken, persecuting the Jewish people and our population, they're getting in trouble because you can't do that. You can't come to the country and beat up people. That's not freedom of speech. That's freedom of your fist. And if you do that, you should get being punched back. Or the authorities, the officials that punch back people, should arrest you and send you to the swamp. They got one of the radicals, who's an agent of the crazies, the Islamic extremists, is Hamas, which is, I don't like the Hamas. I mean, I like Hamas, the food, but not the Hamas, the terrorists. They keep on confusing my brain, and I keep on thinking good food, bad terrorists. Well, anyway, they're going to send them back to where we came. You're going to send them all back. You do violence, you abuse our situation here in the United States because we're such a good people. Oh, we're good. We were tolerant. And you see tolerance as weakness. It ain't gonna work on my watch. Because you got Mr. Trumpy back there, and he has his flaws, but he's a man of his action. Look at that. Where is he? Where is he? Where is this Trumpy? Where are you, Trumpy? There you go, right in front of the Buddha. You're a Buddha in yourself. I bet you meditate and people don't even know it. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Oh, yeah, because the union divided on down. I don't know what this means. I don't remember who am I paying because of that article. I don't remember what's in the article. Well, anyway, like that says Abraham Lincoln, and Trump he's sort of like Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln has like like food a lot, but he's in good shape. Look, he's better shape than I am, and he says more stamina than most. That's my Trumpy. I could sing a Trumpy song, but I don't have the energy. Ah, la 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 la. La, la, la. See, if I'm a sexist and people say, you a misogynist? Nah, I'm not a misogynist because of beautiful, sexy, solid, strong women I like. Look at this one down here. You know, I hope she gets a title shot against Shields. I don't know why it's not being arranged. Very colorful Italian girl. She could be like a Rocky, and Shields could be, the flamboyant Lolly type. Instead, Shields is going to fight Battle of the Ages with Muhammad Ali's daughter, which I think is a good fight. But I don't want it to be an exhibition. I want it to be a real fight. I'm saying, well, I'm going from I'm telling you, I'm telling you, blah, blah. All right, we gotta go now. Gotta go. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of these things, working through the pain. You know what I'm saying?